The first one dealt with petty cash, 20,000, 50,000, 60,000. Like I said, the expenditure monitoring is happening at two levels. One is the state authorities. As far as income tax is concerned, they are supposed to intimate us only if the amount is above 10 lakhs. So the movement on the roads, only if it is above 10 lakhs, it is intimated to us, and then we examine it. We do the proper investigation, we check it with the banks, with the books of accounts, and then, like I said, where it is found to be genuine money, it is released. So the amount which is below 10 lakhs, essentially that part of the concern of the public has to be addressed by the state authorities. That is not income tax. Then you come to the other thing. So now, when any kind of money comes into a bank and then it is suddenly withdrawn. Now this is as per Election Commission guidelines, which applies to the bank. If there is such a pattern that there is somebody who has, let's say, a salary income of 1 lakh, and suddenly 50 lakh, 40 lakh rupees come into the bank from various sources. Now, that particular, in any case, that is not only related to election process. There is a system where, which is not through the state authorities, but our own intelligence in the state of Telangana. 14.8 crores has been seized as on date. We are constantly on the vigil, we are constantly alert, and we are totally committed to the cause of the Election Commission of India. And we hope that in future you will see that Income Tax Department is acting as a force multiplier for the state authorities in controlling undue flow of funds to influence election, and we will do our best to ensure free and fair election devoid of any use of untoward use of money power in the process. Where the investigation report, which will reveal as to what happened to that flow of fund and whether or not it was used to vitiate the process of free and fair election. There is another thing that we are supposed to do, that when the nominations are filed, the affidavits which the candidates file before the election commission, those affidavits immediately come to us, and in verifying the details of assets, details of income, which are given by the candidates, we have the assistance of other agencies such as the banks, such as the Financial Intelligence Unit. We coordinate, and then that data is examined against our own database. If there is any kind of a suspicion or mismatch or anything, we are going to report it to the Election Commission. During the course of the campaign and during the course of the process of election, the things that we are supposed to do, we have already shared. Once the election is over, our work does not end there. Now the verification of all the candidates continues, and we are supposed to submit all the reports to the Election Commission within 6 months' time. If any discrepancy is found, that is duly acted upon. And at the same time, we have to keep ourselves alert to any kind of intelligence which may come from any source, because in the course of election, there are so many stakeholders, for which purpose we have got the control room. And through you, I would request you to promote the control room number, which we are going to give you in the press brief today. Please promote it, please sensitize as many people. We are all trying to do the same job. We are all trying to comply with the vision of Honorable Election Commission of India to ensure free and fair elections. It is good for the nation, it is good for the citizens. And this control room number should be used to inform to us any kind of suspicious trend, activity, or event over which we have mandate, which is obviously we are not the agency to do narcotics, but any kind of movement of money, of bullion, please intimate to us. This is an appeal to all the stakeholders in the process of election. Finally, through our own resources, over and above that 1.76 crores, from the time the process of election expenditure monitoring has started, Income Tax Department has expenditure monitoring cell which works under Election Commission of India. I'll request him to give a very brief presentation so that all of you can become familiar with our organization in Telangana as well as what we are planning to do for the election expenditure monitoring. Karthik.